What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another rebuild on Madden 20. We're doing a Chiefs fantasy-style rebuild, and I know there's going to be people, but dude, they don't need a rebuild. They're going to win today. Yeah, maybe they will win today, right? But maybe they won't. Houston's not terrible, even though they've kind of been playing like it. Look what happened to the Ravens. That was a shocker. I think we all thought there was a chance, just like last week, but enough of that. That's not what we're talking about. We are going to see how good we can get this roster, especially with a lot of great pieces already. If you think the Chiefs are going to win tonight, leave a like on the video. Really, Tyreek's still not better than Star? I get he did things, but like he also does things on the field. But yeah. Subscribe also if you think the Chiefs are going to win. I'm sorry. I need to stop doing it, but at the same time, you guys are enabling it by doing it, and I really appreciate that. I will, you guys can push my addiction. I don't care. This team, on paper, not the hot, but there is potential. Now, Frank Clark, holy, what the hell is, excuse me, sir, what in the world do they mean? It's only a star develop. Lads, we need some updates over here on the Chiefs. Come on, offensive line. Yeah, Mahomes should probably step to the right every time. Just saying. This guy's a doctor, I learned. I'm pretty sure this guy's a doctor guy. Congratulations, doctor guy. He can make more money on the side in like 3 months than I do in a year. On the side. God damn it, I hate life. But of course, fantasy style, we are going to be trading players, except for this guy, unless we get a good deal. And we're definitely not going to trade Patrick Mahomes. He's absolutely insane. 99 overall. Still, really? I thought that maybe would have dropped him a little bit. I mean, I don't think he was really warranted to drop, but yeah, maybe just a few points, maybe 97. I don't know. My right trigger, I don't know what happened, but I know what happened. I dropped the damn controller because I'm clumsy as hell. But like a piece broke off inside, I think, and every time I hit right trigger, it's like I'm chopping carrots. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that did nothing for anyone. I'm sorry. This might seem small, but trust me, it grows. You just got to get it excited a little bit, and it'll get there. It'll get there. Yeah, it wasn't as special as we thought, but here it is. A lot of times I had to say that. Jeez, couldn't even count. I really could. I could count. It's not a lot. It really sucks when the only thing you can get is draft picks. I tried to get Christian Kirk. Couldn't do it. I offered a third round with these two. Couldn't do it. But these two alone are worth projected pick 5. I would say EA fix your trades. But at the same time, I just know if I said that, they would fix the draft picks, but not the actual players. And I get Christian Kirk is young and all that. But like, in comparison, they shouldn't want what we gave them. Well, once again, Packers really hard to trade with. Can never get any players off them. Robinson, Hitchens, and pick our 4th round pick for their 1st and 3rd. We're really just decimating the roster right now. We're not doing anything to make them better. I forgot about Juan. I suppose we don't really need any safeties. Could maybe use a corner, but we got Ward here, and then of course we'll re-sign Fuller. We're obviously going to have to remove the old crap in my pants. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying at this point. Remove the old penalty. It's not our fault they signed these guys. I wanted fun. We trade Breeland, Fisher, and a 2nd round pick for Nick Chubb. I think we've made a couple of moves on Nick Chubb before, but I like him, so lay off me, dude. We trade McCoy, a 3rd round, and Ragland for McKinley. He's been failing us a bit lately, but I'm just going to go out. I'm just going to assume he's going to ball out for us, and if he doesn't, somebody's dying. All right, I mean, the classics, because they won't give me Godwin. They won't even give me damn Vita Vea. I wanted, obviously, Devin White and Godwin, but they weren't feeling it, man. They never damn feel it, though. I just took best available. Sammy Watkins, 2 left guards for Vita Vea. Let's all just accept it. That's it. We trade Derek Nandi, Xavier Williams, and Kalen Saunders for Mike Williams. I was looking for some sort of trade for ages. Could not find one. It actually took me about 10 minutes. Finally got one. I think it adds, height to this team that just didn't have it before. It's a pretty good group of receivers. Just need Hardman to maybe get a scenario or something. I don't know. But yeah, we obviously have improved our offensive line a little bit. Still have a few more pieces to go. Still have some trade pieces as well. We traded Ogba in a third round for Devondre Campbell. I know he's a little bit on the older side for developing, and he's an outside linebacker. But with need at middle linebacker, we could just move him on the inside. Plus, that's it. That's all I've got. Nothing else. We trade pick 1 overall Claiborne and Okafor for Keanu Neal, which means we can move Tyrann Mathieu back to cornerback. And our cornerback group will be pretty damn solid. And we yoinked pick 1 right back. Pringle, a 4th round next year, and Fenton for Dalton Reiser. Not the biggest name we would normally go for, but, you know, you can't afford every single lineman. We trade all these fellas for a 3rd round next year from the Patriots. I don't know, man. We trade Tardif in a 2nd next year for Zach Martin. Of course, always stockpiling on offensive linemen because it's important. We trade Devondre Campbell, pick 5 and 96 for Jamal Adams, which we will obviously be looking to put a middle linebacker unless Keanu fits that spot better. We love doing it. It's doable, and it's a fantasy. And, of course, those guys are huge, big hitters, so why not? We trade Breeland Speaks, pick 30 for their pick 12 and a 4th round next year, and I think outside of just filling up the backup spots, we're ready to go. We're going to go with a fun name, Jay Ajayi. Man himself, Zach Brown, playing the right outside linebacker spot for us. We're going to go with Brandon Marshall as a backup as well. All right, here is the roster going into year 1. We have built ourselves a 90 overall team, a 95 offense, 85 defense. Similar to real life, but obviously amplified. Nick Chubb with a 92 overall superstar development rating. Armbar. Don't know why he doesn't have his second ability. I'm going to move him. I don't want to move him. The abilities don't even matter. We've proved this many times. Here's the offensive line. Insane. If Mahomes had this line with these receivers, GG. It's over. I don't know about anyone else. If you guys watch Mike Williams this year, he might be one of the best spectacular catch and traffic receivers in the league, and that's exactly what a guy like Mahomes would be able to do wonders with. Who wouldn't, to be honest? Just throw it up there, get the ball. This is what the defense looks like. A lot better than than coming through or coming into it. Maybe not a lot better, but we added some safety talent with Keanu Neal. Might have called him Reeves earlier. Who wouldn't want to be called Keanu Reeves anyways? Tyrann Mathieu is not going to be the number 1, but the number 2 corner behind Kendall Fuller. Ward is a youngster, but he does only have normal, similar to McCole Hardman. Hardman. Defensive line, Frank Clark, not a huge fan of the contract, but we're stuck with him. And then McKinley with a 79 overall. He's got potential. We've had it where he's gone completely off, and the problem is lately that's not been the case. Last Madden, he was always going off. This year, not so much, but Jamal at middle linebacker definitely bolsters this team quite a bit, like way up. So yeah, this is a team that should at least make the playoffs. Year 1 will be, the typical dynasty that we aim for. I don't know. Of course, we have negotiations. Everyone knows that Chris Jones always looks for a contract year 1. It says we have no money, but that's probably because the game keeps resetting that stupid cap penalty. At least I hope so, because if not, then yikes, we can't afford anyone. See, I don't get it. It says we have $100 million in cap space, yet I can't afford anyone. What in the world is going on here? Also, what happened in real life? Did they re-sign Chris Jones at Fuller? How do they pull that off? The AI always has to get rid of him. Well, if the game's going to glitch out like that, how do I withdraw the offer? Like, can I go like this to fix it? Because at the end of the day, cornerbacks are 10 times harder to get. Oh, he's gone. He was like, okay, you're going to disrespect me like that, mofo? See you later. And honestly, I would do the exact same. But he doesn't know that I'm trying to fix the game. Kind of fix it. Kendall Fuller is a 6-year, $90 million deal, which is quite hefty, but he's a cornerback, and corners are hard. Like, if you actually try to trade for it, well, I've never tried to trade for him because I don't want to pay him ever, but if you actually try to trade for him, I would assume it's almost impossible because I couldn't even get a Dory Jackson for 2 firsts and Nandi. All right, to the playoffs we go, and we are in them, 12-4. We were like 8-1 at one point, I think, maybe 7-1. No, 8-1, I think. And then we lost, which is unfortunate. Lost to the Broncos, Chargers, Titans, Raiders. Maybe not the Raiders, but every other team makes sense to me that we would lose. It's nothing out of the normal. 12-4, get the bye week. That's all I care about. Mahomes with a really bad season, though. 15 picks. That's got to be some of those picks in the league for Sim. Usually the AIs just don't throw picks. I mean, look at these numbers. I mean, that is very high. Look at that. Wow. All right. Okay. But we're not here to judge Mahomes, all right? So stop judging. Touchdowns would have been higher if all the running backs didn't take them all. Tyreek Hill, decent. Hardman, not bad at all. Really would have liked a little bit more focus on the main three, main four, but, we made it to the playoffs and made it to the, divisional automatically, which is important. Pass rush, Frank Clark, not bad. 9.5, I'll take it. That's what she said. What? Takars McKinley with a 4-sack performance once again. Been disappointed with him lately in Madden. Matthew and Keanu Neal, very good seasons. Kendall Fuller, not bad himself. Kicking, Harrison, please do better. Please do Betker. I'm sorry. Yearly awards. Who was on the list? Of course, we didn't have anyone there. AFC, maybe. There he is. Mahomes, number 8. Offensive rookie. Okay, and he did have 13. I just don't know why he's considered a rookie. Was he actually taken away, taken out of the game? Oh well. Well, that sure is something. I'll tell you what. Zach Martin and company looking pretty good, and Chiefs, Matthew and Keanu Neal. All right, so we got some awards. We're actually in the mix of it. We didn't sneak out of there with no awards and a good season. Didn't get lucky, so. At least there's something positive there. We're a 92 overall team now, 96. 90. Was it 88 defense? It's still an improvement, no matter how you look at it. Receivers did not go up at all, really. 2 overalls for Mike Williams, 3 for Hardman or something like that. Nothing crazy good defensively. Jamal Adams actually went up a few. He went up 3 overalls, which is really big, considering he's already a high overall. McKinley did go up 4. And Frank went up 3. So, we're on the right path. It's just, will it be worth re-signing McKinley if we even can? Because you guys seen, we might actually lose Chris Jones. Colts are an 83, we're a 92. So, once again, if we can at least win 1 right out the gate, it's a success. It's a super success. We want to build the most dominant team in these fantasies, but sometimes it doesn't go that way. So, at least winning 1, at least you do the bare minimum. All right, Chiefs. Defense is good enough to get the job done. We obviously know the offense is good enough. 21-0. Really good score there by the Colts. That completely keeps the game open. Although Nick Chubb is having himself an afternoon. Unbelievable. 2 huge runs. I would assume Nick Chubb's probably in the 200 range. 45-29. I would have liked a little bit more stoppage from the defense, but at the end of the day, 45-29. It's a win against a divisional team. You make it to the divisional, so you had to win the first game. Jacoby went off, as he always does. That's the guy you want to go for. Nick Chubb, you sick individual. 73-yard long, 234 yards with 3 touchdowns. Jay Ajayi obviously had to get his in there. So 4 rushing touchdowns. Mahomes did play really well. He just didn't have the rushing touchdown. The passing touchdowns because of the rushes. Obviously 2 of them were long ones, but a third, and then Jay not. So, it could have easily been his passing touchdowns instead. Similar to Rodgers this year, 19 total touchdowns for Aaron Jones, 16 on the ground, I believe. A lot of them from within the 5. It's obviously going to take away from the quarterback, and I don't know why I said it like that. The Steelers. Okay, this one's interesting. 85 overall. Okay, Pittsburgh. Calm the hell down with your big Ben Roethlisberger. Gotta love a snow game, don't you? You don't, but please, for my sake. 7-all, 10-7. Okay, 10-all. Defense does its job. We get 3 before half. It's not a dominating performance as quote-unquote last game. Oh, maybe it is. No, it's not. Oh, it is. No, it's not. Okay, it is. 34-13. Team did really well on defense for once. Seems like the weather actually helped us rather than hurt us, which is, it's always a good thing. Why wouldn't it? This team should easily dominate with the way the roster's built. Great offensive line, great running back, potent passing attack, great trenches on this team for defense. So, we're built to run and kind of built to stop the run. And then, of course, until Chris Jones leaves us. We're into the Super Bowl just like that. 1 pick for Mahomes. Who was it? Was it at least a good defender? Terrell. I mean, there could have been worse, I suppose. Pro Bowl, no one cares about because the good teams aren't in there. And then the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, 84 overall. Russell Wilson, I don't like playing him, man. I don't like it. We're in the end game now, boys. 7-0, great defense to start her out. 14-0, come on, boys. No, yes, that's fine. 3, no. Okay, with at half, 14-3. Offense, please. Okay, what is going on? Both teams are trash. But guess who's less trash? Us, right? Us. The Chiefs win the Super Bowl 21-6. Still a very big... Oh, please don't do that. Oh, I don't even want to talk about Chiefs versus Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Would not be fun for me. I wouldn't be happy. I mean, I wouldn't care as much, but obviously as a Packers fan, it's like they kind of have to beat the Packers to make the Super Bowl. So, yeah, I mean, if the Packers lost in the Super Bowl to Mahomes and the Chiefs, I wouldn't mind. As long as you don't get smoked, right? I mean, as long as you don't get smoked. Winning and losing, obviously you want to win, but as long as you don't get destroyed. Like, where do you go as a Ravens fan? You know, it's, oh, we had some injuries and blah, blah. Yeah, but you came in like you were going to smoke the Titans, you know? As a Packers fan, I don't even think if we had to play the freaking... I don't know. I'd give up. If we had to play the Bears 3 times in a row, we had to win 2 out of those 3 to make the Super Bowl, I don't think I'd be confident. And, you know, they didn't make the playoffs. So put that where you want to put it. It's any given Sunday, but when your team just isn't great on paper, it doesn't seem... I mean, it's great on paper, it just doesn't seem like it's there. Yeah, you can't go into things expecting things. And I'm surprised we won this, honestly, even though we were way better. Something just told me that Russell Wilson was going to do his Russell Wilson things. Just like real life, the Chiefs built on that insane offense. Defense, though, here, wow, Mahomes, could you kind of not? And yes, I did try to reel it back in after completely losing the plot on my little rant. So I think I did like a 6 out of 10 on that one. Let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. What? All I'm saying is, if we don't have any money, I'm going to be sad as hell. Negotiate. We could probably tag him, right? Assuming, wait, why wouldn't we just tag him every time? 12 mil times 4 is a lot less than 64 mil. I just did a math. Nice. Darren Lee, I would like to get back. Excuse me? How the hell did we tag a guy if we're broke? Okay, it's because of this penalty of $46 million. But we're all right. We're all right. $46 million will be, you know, that'll be gone. Kyle Van Noy. Pretty annoying that we couldn't keep our player. What? I would love to get Matt Breida because as much as I love Chubb, I feel like, once again, I mention it all the time. You know, who doesn't like to repeat themselves? I feel like you have to go for a sleazy running back in a fantasy. Like, if you don't go for one of those minimum deals, you're just going to have to keep swapping running backs for rookies or something because you just can't afford every position, and running backs are easily the most abundant position in the league. Like, it's not even close. Like, it just isn't. It's just not even... That was not a voice crack. Suck one. Colquitt's still here at 78? Should we get Britton as well? Oh, we gotta wait, damn it. It might have been a voice crack. I need water, okay? Leave me alone. This is how people get bullied, man. This is just the way it is. Okay, the penalties are gone. Is our cap not gone, though? We're still in the negative. All right. Yeah, this is gonna suck some butts. But we did win a Super Bowl, so hey, I could just end the rebuild now, and we'll all be happy watching playoffs today. You best damn believe Mr. Mahomes is going to be getting the old 5th-year option-aroo. We didn't do it for Jamal because I think we're just going to sign him straight out the gate. But here we are. Snap. Okay, dudes. That's pretty good. Oh, hell, what the? Whoa. 3 for... I can't pass up 3 first-round picks. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, my... What in the... I'm going to be sick. Could you... Not only did they do it for a guard, right? Not only did they do it for a guard. You know, fair enough. Hey, you trade up to number 1. You're going for something you really need, right? Congrats. You did the trade. But he was a bust. Who is the lineman that you're drafting at number 1, trading away 3 first-round picks for? I mean, what in the hell? Because if you're trading up this, if you're going to take a pick at number 3, we can't. Damn it, is that corner actually that good? I'll show you guys what the corner looks like. This is what our draft board looks like. You know, not a bad selection of players. Bunch of fullbacks and whatnot at the end. Here he is. Move him up a little bit. Of course, linebacker, very high on the list. Mid-first. Looks insane himself. But this is what the two top guys look like for me. He's insane. A- man coverage, A- press. I don't know if I've ever even seen that. Of course, it drops pretty tremendously after that. A- awareness. And then Devion Gales, of course, a late first-round pick, looks ridiculous himself. Could even play linebacker at 2-2-2. I know, I love to move safety to linebacker. Is Tyson worth it with those skills? I think so. I think we're going to do it. Okay, so this guy has star written all over. 84 man coverage. What's the max you can have? Like 85, 86 for a rookie? A little bit faster than I would have expected to. I would have maybe expected 92, 88 or something, but I will take that. Maybe agility's a little lower than it should be. There's where they get you, though. The injury, the stamina, the toughness. Oh, that's so bad. But regardless, still a good pick for us. And a rebuild obviously doesn't matter. We don't really care. The question is, what can we do now? They go with a middle linebacker themselves. Pick 12, we could probably go for the free safety. Pick 12 makes sense for the free safety. Sean Van Dyke, I need to go for because I don't think we can afford the guys we have. The linemen might just have to be let go. I forgot to put something else on. Watch him take our guy on top of it too. Watch. Done. Okay, that's a good pick. I seen that guy, that wide receiver. We didn't really need one that high. Last pick, please be not the linebacker. Thank you very much. Brugy. Oh, Brugy. There's some quarterbacks there too. We're going to go with Rico Dukes. Top skills look pretty decent to me. And, oh, give me these players. Oh, my Lord. I just need one of these guys in our Titans League. Just one. What's his catching? 63 catching, 82 jumping. That's really good for a user linebacker. And then let's go with Devion Gales. Works for me. Another amazing player. Wow, this guy's really balanced. I knew he was going to be good. 74 catching. This guy's a freak. I don't know how much we're paying these guys, but do we risk Sean? Do not know. Early, though, I mean, we have to take him, I think. Okay. 73 overall, by far the lowest we've had so far. Little slow. Finesse is decent. Block shed's decent. Stamina's really good. A lot to work with. He's obviously star, but if he was a little higher than star, that would be game-changing. I think it would be an amazing pick. As of right now, though, I'm kind of thinking we reached for someone we probably didn't need. But I think we can get rid of McKinley, and we'll be fine after that. Now for the draft recap, huge moment here. This guy definitely, like I said, looks like a star dev, which I'm completely fine with because he's really freaking good. I'm not going to say it. You know what I want to say. He's one of the... You know what I want to say, right? But I'm not going to say it. Rico Dukes. Like I said, this guy definitely looks like a star development. And he definitely is. Okay, so star development, but after an X Factor, I do not care. Gales could be playing linebacker for us. Superstar, okay. This team is looking pretty good. Sean Van Dyke, pass rusher. Now, this is the guy we desperately need to be better than that. X-Fact. I will take it. Does he have long hair? He does not. Van Dyke, though. I will take you to Funky Town. Let's take a look at some of the guys we might have missed. Who was it? Oh, here's the guard. Oh, no. Jets, no. How could you? The Vikings with Daniel Rutledge. Was this guy better than Rico? Our guy was star, right? I guess technically he was superstar. They took the right player. Really good draft. It sucks that these always... I mean, obviously they're going to happen in these ones because we have, pick 1, 3, and 5. But it sucks that we get always the best of the best in rebuilds where we just don't need the best of the best. We trade a 5th round this year, a 6th and a 7th next year for Anthony Walker. I'm thinking that we are going to trade Mr. Keanu Neal and just play another rough linebacker because it worked last time. So why, overpay for some? Why overpay for someone you might not need? Hello, Miami. How are you guys doing today? They can't afford it. Put all the damn draft picks in the bag. Nobody getting McKinley. 2nd round next year and a 3rd round next year for pick 1 from the Dolphins. Trade Keanu Neal for pick 23. Then the Steelers straight up. Big Ben Roethlisberger did retire, so I'm figuring maybe they'll just suck, hopefully. I know I wanted our punter, but I will give it to him. It said not interested. That's a lie. We get a 1st round next year from him by trading our 31 this year and all this. Hey, we got a freaking breakout for McCole Hardman. Star development. Nice. And, of course, Nick Chubb, not so much. Whereas we have a couple of re-signings. Jamal Adams wants a 5-year, $76 million deal. Can we afford it? It would appear so. Anyone else, though, we got a DT that has hit him, but let's be honest, it doesn't matter. Chris Jones, a 4-year deal. I mean, we seen last time tagging him was better. The thing is, there's something that tells me that it's not going to be this time. So do we just pay him the 4-year, 63? I'm debating it hard because I don't know. These are very expensive players, though. But if we can get rid of Tyrann Mathieu soon, that'd be great. As much as I like him, we don't really need him anymore. As much as I normally love Chris Jones, he really hasn't been playing that well for us anyway. So we'll tag him if we want to, and I don't know if we're going to re-sign him. All right, heads to the playoffs. Obviously, we have still a really good roster, even though they said we had a 90 instead of a 95. And, okay, yeah, we dropped an overall. That's why we had a better season. Obviously, it's completely subjective. We could have easily went 16-0 year one. Titans, Dolphins, we have their pick, fellas. How are we losing to the team we have a pick of? Oh, my. Mahomes a lot better of a season. Still high picks, but still a lot better of a season anyways. Nick Chubb, is he not X Factor? He always gets cucked, doesn't he? Yeah, he always gets cucked, but it is what it is. Receiving, McCole Hardman, 934, 12 touchdowns. Similar to last year, a little bit more touchdowns, though. Defensively, Jamal Adams with a monster season, 8.5 sacks as well. Chris Jones, 9.5. Sean Van Dyke with 9.5. Frank Clark with 8.5. Pick totals, Tyrann Mathieu. It's like anyone we talk about getting rid of, they're like, yeah, please don't do that. I'd like another Super Bowl and all of your money. Thank you. Let's go to the awards. MVP, Mahomes a lot higher. Thank you, Mahomes. That's what we were looking for. Mahomes, number 3 on Offensive Player of the Year. Chiefs, number 7 for Jamal. Rookie of the Year. Did we have an offensive rookie? We had a fullback. Defensive Rookie of the Year. 4 straight. Rico Dukes. Of all the guys that we could have had, I would have rather had Van Dyke, but any of them really. Outside of probably Chambers and Gales. But anyone, obviously. Mahomes, best QB, best pure QB. Unfortunately, Nick Chubb all the way down to 6. Receivers, Hardman at 5. Tyreek just not getting it done. O-line, we have, was that 3, 4 of the top 10, I think. D-line, no. Best linebacker. Really? Jamal all the way down at 6? I thought he'd been way higher than that. Tyrann at 5. And then best kicker. We didn't even make the list. Love it. Advance the week. Going against the Bills. We're a 93 overall roster now. This is, first glance what the team looks like. Mike Williams, Hardman getting up there. I like it. 86 overall for Mike. Probably like an 85 for Hardman. Maybe less, actually. Yeah, 84 because I forgot when you get a breakout, I think they give you a huge morale boost, but obviously amazing player nonetheless. Defensively, I was expecting more for some. Wait, when did Juan Thornhill go up in development? Well, now there's no proof that he did. He didn't have a breakout. It must have been last season. I would assume we probably showed it, though. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll tell you what, if I was going to cheat for anyone, actually, I don't know if we have someone. Whoops. I think I would probably go Hardman, though. We would have been star, and then maybe he had a chance at superstar this season. But yeah, Juan Thornhill. Safeties usually do dev up a lot. 10 points over them. Can we go back-to-back? Can we do it? It'll at least do that for the fantasies, right? People like the realistic ones more, it seems. But at least do that. I believe the winner of this game goes against the Ravens, which is just a yippee moment, right? Just lovely stuff. Gotta love it. Okay, nothing's happening. Okay, please, somebody. Thank you. 10 all. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no, indeed. 17-10. Still 17-10. I'm scared. I'm officially scared. Okay, not the way we would have expected to win, but a 24-17 victory is still a victory at the end of it all. Josh Allen with a decent game. Mahomes still throwing picks. Not that many, but still, a pick is a pick. Defensively, sack total. Really, Jamie Collins just killed us? Just killed us? Clean sweep of the leg? Come on, sweep of the leg. Speaking of, Butker, do better. Can't be missing kicks. I don't know how long it could have been a 67. I don't care. Just tell the coach, hell no, dude. I ain't doing it. Before half, just be like, nah, even before half, I ain't doing it. I'm going to break my leg. Going to snap the thing in half. All right, Baltimore, we're coming for you. Oh, it's not Baltimore. It's the Colts. Did the Colts beat Baltimore? I'm blind. Oh, well, who cares? It was a good run, Vision. It was a good run. We used to see things, now we don't. At this point, we're just completely falling apart. There's nothing else around it. Nothing else to say. no denying it. We're just, we're basically a corpse at this point. Starting off, it looks like we're right to left, so good defense, but then you don't score, and then you miss it. Butker. You're playing like Butker right now. You knew I was going to make a joke about that at some point. Ooh, that touchdown before half. Okay. 27-20. I like it. Defense. We haven't had to slow sim yet. That's going to change. Okay, maybe it won't. Will it? Yeah, it will. I'm so sick of Jacoby, honestly. I'm so sick of him. There we go. 33-27. We win the game, which obviously, by default, puts us in the Super Bowl. And Mahomes, once again, throwing a pick. I don't know when he's throwing these picks. It must be early on in the game. It must have been like right before half. We had that chance to score, and he threw a pick or something. Picks, Darius Leonard, Butker, extra points. He just simply missed it. Unless it, does it show blocks? It was. I'm sorry, okay? We all make mistakes. I thought we were going to play the Ravens. You thought you were going to have blocks for kicking the extra point. Things happen the way they're not supposed to sometimes. And Tyreek is about to be a legit 99-0. No, he's not. Really? Imagine it takes 27,000 XP to upgrade, and you get a short route and freaking catching traffic upgrade. He's only 26, and he took 27,000. It's that XP, man, or the development, man. It's still really good, though, because now his short route puts him over the 90 threshold. Super Bowl versus the Panthers. Who the hell was it last time? I actually can't remember. It's been so long. It's been like an hour. For you guys, it's been like 17 minutes. So don't judge me for remembering things. I know my vision's gone. My speech is gone. My hearing's all right, I think. And then, of course, my memory is just... your grandmother could probably beat me in mind games. And voice crack, great. You try recording something where you're talking the majority of the time without drinking much water. You try dehydrating yourself. Oh, come on, Kansas. Oh, damn, we are full losing. Okay. Oh, no, you gotta score there. Is there any chance at all? Okay, there's a belief system in me that's telling me what's happening. What's the sitch? What's the situation, kids? There's a chance. Do you really go goal line here? I suck. Oh, thank God Christian's even worse. There's a chance, boys. We're coming in and we're winning this thing. All right, Mahomes, you got the fast legs. We got the fast offensive line. We don't have that at all. Get that. Oh, my God, he's dead. Tell me how the hell Kuechly keeps up downfield with Nicole Hardman, by the way. Show me footage of that happening in real life. I will drop all my claims. But until then, EA, your move. Your move, bro. Why is he winding it, though? If he didn't get that right foot down, I swear to Jesus. And by saying that, I'm about to risk it by throwing it. Who the hell are you guys? Apparently the great... Are you for real? What do we do? Are they going to let us cheese it? Nope. Damn it. Everyone's high-fiving everybody, this and that, and the game's just like, it doesn't let me hurry up. Oh my God. We lose the game, unfortunately. Let's be honest, we all were sitting there like, he's going to do it again. We're all going to be disappointed in the cheese. But nope. We fell short because we had a random scrub in there who decided to fall short of going out of bounds. Like I said with the freaking Tyreek one, you can't possession it because the game's going to keep you in bounds for some reason. Just like that one. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to do. That's unfortunate. There's nothing worse than that, I'll tell you what. Mahomes with 2 interceptions that game. Love it. And a fumble as well. I mean, clearly you win championships by turning the ball over. Trey Boston should have been MVP. I wish we would have seen it now because if he wasn't, I would have sued. It would have been some Joe Flacco business over Jacoby Jones. At least that one's somewhat, debatable, but this one would not even be close. 2 interceptions? Hell, you might have had the forced fumble or recovery or both. I forgot to take a look at the development traits as well. It would appear that none of the offensive players got one. Defensively, though, Dukes with a superstar development. That's pretty impressive early on. Nice. What's his ability? Unfakeable? God damn, he's good. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much that with those guys. Thornhill, obviously, still a superstar. Jamal. Is Walker not a rookie or a free agent? Oh, did we get him after they re-signed? Yikers! Sorry, no wonder why the Jacoby's always going off on us. But yeah, we can easily pull off another season. No question about it. Can we afford to tag Mr. Christopher Jones, though? I don't feel like we can. What about that DT? I should have signed him when I did. I don't know why I didn't. He was asking for like 1 year, 540. Obviously, in a year's league, I wouldn't have made a mistake like that, but still. I mean, we're not as broke as I thought. We can't even offer him the contract. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Anthony Walker does need a contract. Oh, crap. Maybe, okay, Jacoby's just being a dick for nothing. Okay, I did enough so I can clear up space. Oh, he's expensive. We're going to have to let him go. We're going to have to let him go. Simply put, we are broke as hell, and we have to re-sign Mahomes and whatnot. So first things first, trading Tyrann Mathieu is the thing. Do we have any? Once again, can we just go for a random linebacker? It would appear that that might not be in the works anymore. But yeah, Tyrann Mathieu, 4 mil cap penalty with a 15 mil savings. Clearly the move. Would they just take it straight up for a first? No, they won't because he's very expensive. Packers, hello. How do teams have money all of a sudden? What's going on? Is it because of, are they going to spend a crap ton on free agency? Okay, normally I don't spoil it for myself, but god damn. These draft picks are insane. Let's go, I mean, I don't really need number 3 overall, but I'm just going to try to get as much value as I can. So, good trade for them still. Obviously, Tyrann's still good. Nah, it's a terrible trade for him. Who am I kidding? So, we now have like 10 to 15 mil to work with, it would appear. Do we figure out what to do? Johnston. Why do I always think his name is John Johnston? I think it's just because like I don't expect it to be John Johnson. It's just like it's like a name for like a soup. I don't know. We got Anthony Walker back for like a minimum deal, I believe, which is awesome. Well, I'm pretty happy we didn't pay Chris Jones in the long run because we just got him for a 5-year deal worth $2.4 million. I mean, why even try to be as big of a sleazer as I am? It's impossible. You can't do it. Quentin Nelson, I will give him a deal, I think. What did I just do? All right, it is what it is. 5th-year option again. This time it is... I'm not going to worry about Vita Vea. We might actually still draft a DT. There's like 2 or 3 good DTs here. So maybe we'll just take 1 or 2. Maybe we'll take them all. Who cares? Of course, we got Matt Breida as well for a pretty cheap deal. He's 26 now. Super cheap deal. So if we want to get rid of Chubb, we can. But I don't think we're going to worry about it because we're probably not going to revisit this thing. So we might as well just try to get that dynasty. And that's pretty much that. No linebackers in this class, unfortunately. So that's where we're going to stand there. Cornerbacks, I don't think there's any. There is a safety. Maybe you can play both. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what the roster is going to look like. We're going to take some players that could back up some players in the future, but nothing really major. So we have pick number... Wow, okay. I do remember we traded for number 3 from the Giants. There's some wide receivers. I'm going to take one of them because I don't know if we should pay Mike Williams or not, but this is the guy that I came up with. You do have these guys that look decent, but they're not as fast. Trade pick 3 and a 4th round next year for pick 9 and then a 1st round next year. I'm going to say that this is probably going to be a wide receiver. Rashad Jones, 76 overall. Okay. Look at the picks we have. We're going to really regret passing up on the other guy. It is what it is. He is a lower overall, but he is hidden. So the other guy could be normal. Jumping, okay, he's okay in speed. He's not bad. He's not bad. I mean, it is what it is. As long as he's star better, which obviously he has to be. And this can be another wide receiver. It's not. Greg Lacey. I don't really have a whole lot here. I think I have a tackle later and then maybe a DT. We tried pick 6 for the... Oh, crap. Was that our own pick? For the Giants pick and a 3rd round. They were projected really high this year, so hopefully I didn't actually trade for like our own pick or something like that. But yeah, that's fine with me. Like I said, I think we have a DT and offensive lineman, which we will take both of them. I should have went slower so we could see what they were. Oh, a tight end. That would have been nice. Is there a tight end actually there? I didn't even scout. Nope, they're gone. Like, he's not undrafted, but he skipped the combine, which means his grade's lower, but this could be a trio of great DTs. We don't really need a DT. Do I really go for one of these? I don't know, but Jordan Culver with the good bench press looks decent enough. I think we're going to take him. Should we just take him now? We'll just take him now. Usually these guys go pretty high. So Jordan Culver, oh my, I'm moist. I didn't even know he was 6'8", but 6'8", 329, hidden development, 22 years old. Obviously not going to be super fast. Injury's a bit of a problem, but damn, that guy's a freak. And we have no more picks. Nice. We trade down to 42 and then get a third next year. Probably not worth it for us, but at least we can grab that DT if he's there. Pick 10 in the second round. Once again, we don't even need him, but I would prefer to trade Vita Vea rather than actually having to pay him. Damon Lindsay. Ooh, the free safety still there. Late second. And we don't need a free safety. We're going to go with Damon Lindsay and hope for the damn best. And the best we got, well, in theory, the other guys could be like X Factors or Superstars, and this guy could be Star, but this guy was totally worth it. Stamina's a problem. Toughness and injury is a little bit of a problem. Outside of that, though, he looks amazing. Ironically, those things I mentioned are pretty huge. Go to the next round, and honestly, whoever's there is there. That guard did look good, but the chances of him actually being there are very low. Wide receiver's there, though. Early fourth. Looks really good. I think we're going to go for him. Bears need a DT. Are we gonna help him out? Should we just help him out? Vita Vea for pick 65. That's a huge win for them. Huge. I'm not making fun of his weight. I'm just saying it's just a huge win, simply put. Wide receiver Jawan Sloan. Super young, super fast. Looks beastly. Normal development. Interesting. 93 speed, 93 excel. I mean, that's pretty good. 85 juke move. Stamina's good. Toughness and injury, though, once again, a bit of a problem. Yay. Injury's a problem. Stop making it so hard to develop players. Please. Thank you. Grant Morse. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, pal. Injury's low. Decent player, though. Like, for a 71 overall, that guy's really good. That's, like, the best 71 overall I've ever seen for a tackle or a lineman. Usually see stuff in the 60s, but yeah, I don't know. What was his awareness low or something? I don't even know. Something to do with injury, perhaps. I remember used to, injury you would like upgrade all the stuff you want, and then you would upgrade injury at the last second just for the overall. Here's Pitts, though. Let's take a look at the development. Star better. Ooh. We got the stupid reorder glitch. Damn it, it's Star only. That's unfortunate. Jordan Culver. Superstar, obviously. He's a freak. Star, but obviously, I was hoping maybe I would just force it in there. That's what she probably didn't say. I don't know why. Yeah. X Factor, please? Nope, it's not. It's Superstar, but obviously a huge W there. Let's take a look at the other guys, and I will get rid of this reorder soon enough. So Rashad Jones. Did we make a mistake? 21 as well. Development is only Star. Okay. Maybe we made the right decision. What about Hargrave? Of course, slower than the rest. Hidden as well. Oh, no, but didn't. Damn it. I was hoping the glitch fixed. Star as well. Okay. We made the right decision. Our guy is the best. Damn, the Lions took a tight end. Number 2 overall. Superstar? I mean, either way, that's still like, why? Why do they keep doing that? Well, here are the DTs now. Levon Paul. Once again, I have no idea. I scouted them, but I mean, obviously we don't know the developments. Star, what about the other guy? The other guy any good? I mean, for us, we're really just looking for a cheaper option. Not really, it doesn't have to be Star or Superstar. Obviously, we lucked out with Superstar, but any dev would have worked over normal. Either one of those guys would have been great, but obviously, we made the right decision waiting. And that's me after seeing our classes. I can't believe the Giants swindled us that hard. I had no idea that was our own pick. The scammers, I tell you. Hardman's only 23. Jesus. Here, Mike Williams, 32 and 67 for their first round this year and their first round next year from the Broncos. Probably a little costly for us considering the Broncos aren't usually a team that do bad, but quickly is done. And we're just about ready to go on to our final season here. All right, here's the final roster. Pitt's going to play number 3 with Hardman playing number 2. Offensive line still just as good. Swartz dropped a little bit, but he's fine. Edge protector, threat protector. I mean, how many damn protectors do you need? And then defensively, we take a little bit of a drop, but overall, we're still a really good team, and we should at least make the Super Bowl. Whether or not we win it, or technically lose it again, that's, Andy Reid's stomach. All right, so more signings. Nick Chubb probably on the way out. Schwartz probably on the way to retirement. And then I have no idea what we're going to do with Mahomes here. We can afford him, but I don't know the math on this, but it's like $36 million per year, so why wouldn't we just tag him? Although you have a guy like Travis Kelce that you can't tag if you do that. You know what? It's the final year, so who cares, all right? 1 year, $14 million deal. Did I overpay him? Nah, I think that's fine. That works out for me. I'll do it. Playoffs time. And we're back in at 11-4-1 is good enough for a bye week, apparently. Yeah, we definitely took a little bit of a hit. Lost to the Chargers, Broncos, tied to the Raiders, lost to the Browns, lost to the Bengals, though. We almost just lost our bye week, is what we almost lost. Patrick Mahomes, 36 touchdowns, 8 picks, 4,200 yards. Nick Chubb back up to those top-tier numbers. Pitts, not a bad season at number 3. Hardman, real big drop at 2. Tyreek finally reaching over 1,000 yards. I don't know what the hell has happened with him, the whole rebuild. But it's good to see him participating again. Chris Jones, sack totals are slightly down from last year, but very similar. And then same with picks, down a little bit. Butker, 17 for 20. How are you? I mean, I'm pretty proud of that. Mahomes, number 9, one of the lowest he's been on the list so far. Well, AFC is still doing really well. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Lindsey. Yikes, that's OP. Number 2 quarterback, number 1 running back, number 4 and number 5 wide receivers. O-line, we had 4 of the 10. D-line, Chris Jones made the list. Linebacker, Adams dropped down to 8. And then DB, not a single one. That's unfortunate. Kicker, number 3 or 4, I believe there. Once again, kicker doesn't really matter too much. It's about how you play in the postseason. 94 overall to their whatever they're going to be. We'll find out. This is the offense. How good is Nick Chubb now? He's got to be very good. 93 speed, 91 excel. Yeah, he's very good indeed. In fact, he is very good. This whole team's very good at this point, though. The Browns are going to get their chance to get revenge for us stealing Nick Chubb off them. 94 to their 84. Sometimes it's just the 84 overalls that get you. End of the game. Oh, my God. The Brown. Oh, my Lord. Did we just lose again? At least the last time we made this Super Bowl. This time we're going to go 1-0. Okay, that's a huge touchdown before half. Okay. And of course, we missed an extra point because Butker does what Butker does. Did we just come back completely? Come on, Mahomie. You are Mahomie. They did it with the last play of the game. They won. I didn't even have to come into the game. Oh, my Lord. Wow, 3 picks from Mahomes. Mahomes, you do realize this is a contract year, right? You do realize you're supposed to not throw interceptions, right? He's like, I got a strong arm. I'm just going to throw it as hard as I can to anyone. Championship round versus, okay, maybe the Bengals are good. I don't know. Did we not trade for their pick? They're an 80 overall. Yay. Watch them beat us, too. They beat us in the last game of the year. Can't really have upgraded too much more. You know, we couldn't have upgraded that much more than them. All right, start of this game, we're actually looking like we could lose to them. You know, we struggled to move the ball. Our defense struggled to stop them. 7-6. Come on, offense. This is on you guys. Don't get me wrong, the defense could make a stop against a bad overall team, but this is on you guys, offense. Like I said, it's on you guys. You took control of the game. You realized it was, and boom, you believed me. You believed me. You believed in yourselves, and you won yourself a game to the... Did we really beat a rookie quarterback Bengals who are an 80 freaking overall to go to the Super Bowl? That's the world we're living in. Yeah, you don't want to rewrite it. We'll give you one last chance before we move on. You want to, maybe change that logo to like the Ravens or something. Hey, he's right there. Hello, Lamar. How you doing? Unfortunate loss, but you tried. Seattle again, huh? Okay. All right, headed to the end of the game. Can we get our revenge? Dynasty? Okay, started the freaking second and nobody did anything there. 7-3, 7-6. Oh, you got to get a score before half there. That could be the difference. Huge touchdown there in the third. Defense. 2-point conversion stopped. Okay, so it looks good, right? But if you don't score a touchdown, does it really look that good? A negative... We went for a fake. We deserved to lose. And we did lose. We deserved to lose. That is so freaking disappointing. Oh, my God. Imagine being that trash. Andy Reid should be disqualified from the Hall of Fame. I'm going to say it. They went for a fake on a field goal that would have taken them into a 2-possession lead, and all you had to do is prevent. I am sickened, and I decide that Andy Reid is no longer the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs. I've done it. I've decided it. Have you guys ever seen anything more ridiculous than that? Because I have not. I have not. But as ridiculous as it is, that still will be the end of this rebuild. We won a Super Bowl. We went to 3 straight, lost 2 straight to the Seahawks. Don't tell me that's what the future of this NFL is going to hold. Please don't tell me it is. Was the first one the Seahawks as well? It might have been. I don't think we've seen the Cowboys at all. Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this, maybe leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Thanks for watching, first and foremost. And if you have any suggestions for rebuilds in the future, I think we might have missed like a realistic rebuild or two of teams we haven't done. And of course, we've probably got a decent bit of fantasy still left in us. But if you have a rebuild challenge, like something like speed only or something, let me know in the comment section below. Any suggestion at all, let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!